you're a Leo born July 23rd to August 22nd, what can you expect for the month of February 2020? Let's tune in and find out. So I see you developing your patience, developing your stamina this month to get things done. I just see you excelling in your career and excelling at hard work, but at the same time, happy about it, like really happy about it. When you've done a good job and you feel that, like, yes, I did it. It's like that kind of joy of being able to have developed the grit and then move forward and really feel happy and connected to what a great job you've done. So really a wonderful opportunity for you guys to excel and feel good about your achievements. Okay, well, let's look at romantic relationships. So those of you that are in a coupled romantic relationship, let's see what's in store for you guys. I feel like, for some of you guys that have been coupled, I feel like a little exhaustion, like, just kind of having got through the month, having got through the holidays. And so it feels like you're back into the rhythm, but also needing to find the energy again to kind of pick yourself up. And so very early in the month, I feel like there is a refocusing or readjustment to what needs to happen. Some of you have a little bit of I want to call it a scab, on your heart, whether it's from a relationship that didn't work out or whether it's from the current relationship that you're in, but it wants to come up, it wants to be healed, it wants to be dealt with. And I know I said it's scabbed over, but a scab still means it's not gone, right? So there may be something that your partner picks at it or you pick at it, but I have a little bit of tightness in my heart. So for some of you in a coupled relationship, there's something, whether it was in a previous relationship or in this relationship, but it needs to be dealt with. And you may find yourself this month with the right therapist, with the right situation that allows you to kind of bring that up and out to heal. And I do feel like your partner is very supportive of it. So I wouldn't hide it from your partner. If anything, I would say with your partner, listen, this happened to me and it really scared me and da 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 da, right? So just being able to share your fears is just gonna, I just see it melting. So it could just be a big old fear because I just see that scab just melting away. So just check yourself, being honest. Make sure that if you're going to share something so tender like this with your partner, make sure they're in the headspace to receive it. Don't they're in the middle of their favorite show and you go, oh, by the way, honey, and then expect them to have a good response. You need to set the table, set the timing. When is a good time to talk? When can you put your phone down? When can I have your undivided attention? And if you don't feel safe in doing that, then go to a therapist and invite them to your therapy session, right? So there's ways for you to expose different aspects of yourself and to have healing. But I definitely feel like if you want or need a therapist, there's an opportunity for that to happen, especially in the early part of the month. If, we have this February 16th to March 9th, we have the Mercury retrograde in Pisces. And if you start new relationships then, if you start a brand new therapist and find one during that time, you're not likely to stay or it's not likely to work out. So I would look at the beginning of the month if you're moving into therapy or you're moving into some sort of situation together. Maybe it even is something as simple as you want to spend more time together and so you join a gym together, but you join it during retrograde, which suddenly now that gym doesn't work or they're closing for renovations or some crap like that. So just be aware if you're going to do something together and dive in something new together, do your best to have it done in the first 2 weeks of the month, okay? All right, so let's look at those single Leos who are interested in romance. All right, let's look and see what's in store for you guys. Well, you guys are, hopeless romantics in a good way, in the very best way. So there is opportunity, you Leos, you just have the magnetism, you have the charisma. So you can pretty much attract, you can pretty much attract anybody at any time that you want. The opportunity in this month is to keep it slow and really not for the sake of being in romance, not for the sake of being in love, practice on getting to know the person before you fall in love, because there's such a desire just to be in love for love, right? So you really want to slow down and look at the person that you're talking to and considering, is this a good fit for me? Is this the right person for me? And slow the relationship down. You've got the, if you meet them in the beginning of the month, then you've got that retrograde to kind of, take that slower time. But remember, retrogrades hide things from us. So, well, Mercury retrograde hides things from us. So as you move out into beyond that, after March 9th, 10th, around in there, you might discover then some new things about this person, and it may be fine, but just keep your eyes open, right? It's about taking it slow. So lots of opportunity for romance. There's that full moon in Leo in your sun, February 9th. So this is a really good energy for you. It really feels like it has to do personally with you, self-satisfaction, a fulfillment, meeting your own goals, feeling good about the direction you're taking, feeling safe. So I really feel like that day's a good day for you guys, and really being able to kind of like assess and look around. This is what I've created, and this is where I'm going, and being okay with who you are and where you are. So there's definitely a good opportunity for you guys to feel good and feel happy and feel loved. Okay, so let's move on to your career for Leos. So let's see what's in store for you for the career. Some of you may, because you have a lot of confidence, some of you can sometimes be too confident, and can be a little bit of a know-it-all. You want to be careful with that know-it-all energy, so that it doesn't, come back and bite you, or that you assume things, or you assume you're good, or you assume that nothing's wrong. This is a with communication is always a problem with retrogrades. So I would absolutely, the second part of February, make sure you're double and triple checking communication, your work schedule. Make sure that you look at things correctly. It's a very easy time to kind of get fired, because you're not paying attention to key things. And with the energy of being surprise, just these challenges that kind of come out of the blue. You want to make sure that you're paying attention to your career, and to your schedule, and to what's being asked of you. And, making this is a good habit to have, but especially to start this month, is repeating back what's being asked of you. Oh, okay, so you want me to x-ray the person in room, 3. Okay. All right, great. And they might go, no, I just told you that they left room 3, and I want you to go to take the x-rays here, right? So it's like, oh, what? Right? So you're going to see by repeating back how things come and go, and how mix-ups happen. Because with the retrograde energy, it's like one person's on Mars and the other one is on Earth, and it's just not happening. So just know, this is a big challenge for you, communication this month. So double and triple check your communication, whether it's written or oral. Just repeat the whole month, okay? And you'll be fine. You will avoid so many problems. Okay, let's look at money for Leos. I suddenly feel like I'm just buttoned up. So maybe you're intentionally buttoned up. Maybe you're saving for something. Maybe you're just tightening the belt, which is not a bad thing. I don't feel like it has to do with your flow. I feel like it has to do with you're just getting tough with yourself. So you may be getting tough with yourself, saving up for things, but that's a good thing, and it's something you can feel proud about. So keep going. The money's there, the clarity is there, and an opportunity for you to tighten that belt. Okay, let's look at your health for Leos. Some of you feel like you're recovering to me, like maybe you've had with the heart. Now that could be anything from a heartbreak, like you broke up with a boyfriend-girlfriend situation, or it could be you've literally like had pneumonia or something like that, or it could be the loss of a loved one, that you're grieving the loss of a pet, or the loss of a parent or sibling, or partner. But definitely feel like my whole heart is just itching and aching at the same time, which lets me know healing can happen. So this may be something that is, you're going through, but it is starting to heal, right? So just take your time. There's a lot of people around you who want to support you, but you have to let them in, right? You have to let them in and not pretend that everything's okay. You have to just stop and ask for the help that you need. Okay, so let's see anything that's unexpected for Leos. Yeah, there's actually some unexpected patience here for you to restrict your conversation, to hold back your energy, and to give other people the time for the floor to do what they need to do, to say what they need to do. I see you being a very good team player this month and holding back and fitting in, as opposed to taking a leadership role. So part of the Mercury retrograde in Pisces is a co-creative energy and being playful in the energy. And so it's not like one person leading the way. It's like really letting things open up and be playful. So I feel like by you having a little bit of reserve back and just looking and recreating but not taking ownership of it is really healthy for you. And it's giving other people an opportunity to be seen and heard around you. And you may actually learn something. You may actually discover more about yourself. And more interesting, when you hold yourself back, it may give other people around you an opportunity to see that you are the best person, that you do know what you're talking about, that other people aren't as smart. But if you're always talking and not letting anybody else talk, or always filling that space, then how are they ever going to find out that you are the best? Because, you're not giving anybody else room or space to show themselves. So when you do that, you may find that people go, wow, we want her back. We want him back, right? So it's okay to let somebody else play a little bit. They may discover that you actually are the best person there. So whether that's in a relationship, when you're dealing with family members or friends who aren't sure if they like you or not for their friend, you know how that goes, right? Your friend groups, and you bring in a date and they're like, I don't know, right? That's okay. If you're that person that's being invited to that friend group and, you don't need them to like you. Just don't make waves. Just have fun. They have no expectations. And it may end up that they'll really start to see another side of you and enjoy you, and it'll all work out for the best. All right, Leos, have fun. Definitely love this energy for you. It's a deeper feeling, and it's more in alignment with healing and purpose and creation. So it does feel to me like there's more evolution that's happening for you this month, at least an opportunity for it. It's always up to you whether or not you want to play that game, but there's a real unexpected depth here available for you to get to know yourself deeper, and for others to know you as well by saying less, right? And then double checking communication and just being creative and allowing for more space, for more people to show up and more people to play. All right, Leos, have an amazing month. Happy Valentine's Day to you and all those that you love. Thank you for viewing and watching my intuitive astrology and clicking like and sharing your comments below. And I look forward to seeing you again next month. Have a great month, everybody.